it's an absolute joke. But in here, it seems things are just, I don't know, soft. Is it New Zealand is soft? What do you reckon, Lee, JT?
Oh, I think it's absolutely soft, Keith. Some of us laugh at some of the stuff that Islamic countries do, but
Yep.
I've got to tip my hat to a lot of their punishments, mate. If this sort of thing happened over there, there'd be a bit of rope and a bit of pressure put on that rope. So, you know, it's just pathetic, mate. This poor young kid's had his innocence stolen from him.
Yep.
So he'll carry that for the rest of his life. This prick, William Hogan, a former teacher and principal, has only served 2 years and 8 months
Yep.
and was described as a model citizen. Model citizens don't go around fiddling with kids. It's absolutely right.
Yes. I know what you mean, man. I don't know.
Keith, I've got to be honest, I'm a big fan of JT's mates, Smith and Weston, also Mr. Winchester and Mr. Remington. They're good mates they have, especially when there's trash like that needs to be taken out. And there was actually another, I should have put the boot in, another similar thing to some guy who did something, and once again he only got a couple of months detention or something.
Yeah.
Punishment doesn't fit the crime nowadays. It's like, what's the point of having a judicial system if, bad people are going to not get sort of penalised?
And it happens so often, especially in this country, eh? It's kind of a joke that those offenders that do get caught and punished, they don't seem to get punished severely enough, it seems, in this country, do they? I mean, it's getting beyond a joke, I dare say, at times. Ra.
Oh, it is, Kitty, and, me, I don't mean take them out and whip and draw and quarter them. I mean, even though some of them, you feel like that they do need it, but, come on, let's show a bit more decorum and penalise them with, I don't know, something harsh, not something soft where you just throw them inside and throw the key away, make them do whatever their crime or whatever they've done is just to deter other people, because that's what it's all about. They wonder why the crime rates are going up and this is happening. Well, there you go. You don't need a PhD degree to see that, a lot of scumbags are getting away with it. And, unless you do something about it, it's going to continue and get worse.
I agree. Now,
choice of words, bro, there's just no deterrent these days.
Yes.
They need time on segregation. What an absolute joke.
It is a joke.
Be a holiday.
Yep, absolutely. I agree with you. It is a joke. Anyway, what we will end off, though, was, I guess, and it's not a put the boot in as such, but how, of course, Reno put the boot into, and that is just remembering one of the absolute greats, one of the absolute rugby greats, and he just wasn't a great rugby player, but he was also a great rugby player.
Actually, Keith, I should have put my boot in because I saw at the same tangi. I think he's a Sir Ian Kirkpatrick Kirky. I actually thought he had passed on, so the boot sort of goes to me. But when I saw him, give it a few comments and I just assumed all of that generation of Sir Brian, they had sort of passed on, but there's still a few of the great ones still around, which is good to see.
Yeah. So you want to put the boot into yourself?
Yeah, because I thought Kirky being from this way as well. I thought he had sort of passed on, but no, thank goodness. And no, as I say, it's good having them around. Man, those were the days when footy players were footy players.
Okay. Put the boot into yourself, Raoul Walker.
Put the boot for commentators like us, Keithy.
Absolutely. But remembering Sir Brian Lahore, though, Reno, he did just so much, not just on the playing field, but in his coaching and a lot, basically his life was rugby, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. There's no one other stronger than him, than his lovely wife and his family, and he saw his children speak at his funeral. And BJ will always be Dad, community man, loved the game of golf, passion for golf. And his wife used to get on and play at a few tournaments. But just got coerced to rugby. But look, when he got called up to the All Black team, left a note there on the table for his wife. Not home, gone down to Wellington to play rugby for the All Blacks.
Yeah.
You don't get that type of stuff these days. So he had a humorous side to it. One of the biggest hands in the world too. But he was a menace on the field. And when you think he got brought into that era of rugby, and we've talked about this before, that was when it was a real man's game. who was from that era. When you think of Colin Meads, who passed away recently as well, there's a few of them. So it just tells you he wasn't just a rugby person, but did so much in the town, and he had a lot of mana, a lot of respect for the town down there as well, and the people gave it back to him. And I like his stance on Heartland Rugby, where he's always said it being staunch, and he was always out there with his kids and his daughters and his grandchildren, and they have a bit tongue-in-cheek. So, yeah, it's in remembrance of him, which was a big funeral. And, to get people like 100 All Blacks along there. Look, Dan Carter was there. We got the movie coming out real soon called The Perfect 10, based around this story. So you get those people speaking, and like Ra said, Ian Kirkpatrick is...
It should be, well, that pretty... Yeah. That pretty much ends us off here on... That pretty much ends us off here on Full Time. Like to thank everyone for joining us, and once again, don't forget we'll have our rugby special tomorrow. Tune in from around about 10:15. That is pretty much us. Want to say a big thanks once again going out to Ra Walker for joining us once again, bro.
Yeah, thanks, boys. Always an honour to join the team and get ridiculed. I live for that every weekend, and it makes me a better, maybe not so much wiser person, but go the ABs tonight. I'm thinking we could be upset.
Indeed. I'd like to say a big thanks once again going out to Reno Wilkinson for joining us. Been awesome catching up with you, bro. Indeed it is. And also, and also to JT. JT up there in Aussie, bro. Great talking to you too.
Thanks, Ray.
Well, I'm not going to give you the silent treatment, Keith.
Rugby.
I'll probably watch the fight, maybe the haka, but as far as the game goes, I'll give it 5 minutes. I'll be switching back to the league.
No doubt about it. Cheers, boys.
Whakarongo ki te reo irirangi a Turanga Nui a Kiwa. Te reo o te iwi.